Hey CEO Boss Chicks, in this video I'm telling you 4 reasons why your vendor table, your vendor booth, or your pop-up shop is not making money. If you want to know how I sold out of all of my products at almost every event, keep on watching. For those that are new, welcome to the Boss Chick community. My name is Shantae Wissenot. I'm a 22-year-old CEO, vice president, published author, public speaker, and certified life coach. When I was younger, when I started my business, I was 13 years old when I published my first book. I was 12 when I wrote it. It got published at 13. And by the time I was 16 and I published my second book, I was doing a lot of speaking engagements and I was doing a lot of vending. I don't do vending booths and tables and pop-ups as much as I used to. But when I was younger, people always used to ask, okay, how do you sell out, or how do you get rid of so much product? And so this is what we are going to talk about in this video. Number 1 is that you are too shy, sis. You have to grab their attention. You have to make them come to you. A lot of problems I see, especially with younger women in business, is that you want people to just naturally come to your table, or what really irks me is that people are just going by your table and you're on your phone, you're texting, you're playing video games, you're looking at YouTube videos, you're doing whatever that you're doing, and you are not focused on your table. You have to grab their attention and you cannot be shy. You have to pull people towards your product, pull people towards your table, make them want to get what you have. You have to speak up, engage with your potential customers. So when you are vending and you are at this event, any people who comes even half of an inch close to your table, pull them over, grab their attention, show them your product, begin to sell yourself, begin to sell your brand, and begin to sell your product or your service. Anybody that comes past that table, I was pulling them over to my table. Best believe that I was telling them about my product. A movie producer said to me once when I was vending a couple of years ago, he said, the main reason I brought your book is because of the way that you sold it to me. He said, because of the way that you sold it to me and the way that you got my attention, he said, that's why I brought your book. You have to grab people's attention. Most people are not going to naturally come to your table by themselves. You're going to have to grab them. That's really important. Number 2 on why you're not making any money at your vendor booth or pop-up shop is that there is no engagement with your potential customers or your clients. Great, you got people to come to your table, you got people to come to your display. You have to engage with them, talk with them about your product. A lot of people I've seen at vendor tables, you go over to their booth or their pop-up shop and they may have some really cute things, or they may have a really nice service, but they barely talk to you, and I have to pry them open. I feel like to get information about the business, I have to ask them a million questions about their product. When I come over to their table, or when they pull me over to their table, they should naturally just be telling me about their product. They should be naturally telling me about their service, and they should automatically be wanting to engage and interact with me. I shouldn't feel like I have to force you to interact with me, because when I feel like the interaction with you is forced, I'm just going to go to another table, and it makes me uncomfortable. And now you're just standing at the table in silence, and it gets awkward, and then you walk away. And I see that happen quite a bit. Again, especially with younger entrepreneurs or women who have social anxiety. And we'll talk about that in another video, working through your social anxiety as an entrepreneur when you're doing vendor booths. But as you're doing this, make sure that you are interacting with your customers, interacting with them asking them questions and being friendly as possible. Please do not have a stale face, smile. These people, you want them to give you money, right? Be friendly with them so you allow them to be comfortable. That way they want to stay at your booth longer. You have their attention for a longer period of time, and they're more than likely to purchase something from you versus if you was just standing at the table sitting there on your phone not talking with them. They're going to walk away, and you don't want to do that. Number 3 is that you are failing to sell your product. Now, when I say interact with people, some people will interact and they will talk. And it's great to be friendly, like I said, but you want to have a combination of being friendly and talking with them, but not just about simple stuff. You want to sell your product. Like I said earlier, the movie producer said the only reason he got my book is because of the way that I sold it to him. It immediately made him want to read the book. You can't just talk with them and be shy and ask about how their day was going and talk about random stuff. You have to sell yourself, and a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of women entrepreneurs or businesswomen, they really don't know how to do that. They don't know how to sell their product to somebody. When this person comes up to your table, baby, you got about 3 seconds before they walk away. You have like 3 seconds to convince them to get your product. You have about 3 seconds to make them want to get your services. So you have to use that 3 seconds wisely. Immediately get their attention. Immediately start practicing your elevator pitch for your business. Make sure that you know the ins and the outs of your business. Make sure that you know how to sell your book. Make sure you know how to sell your products. Make sure you know how to sell your services. Don't be shy about this. Is not the time to be shy about your products. This is not the time to be shy about what you do and to be shy about your services. I want you to make sure that you tell them and show them how great this product is. Show them how great your service is. Why should I spend this money on your product? Why is your product different from the other 5 other booths here who sell makeup? What makes you unique? This is not the time to undersell yourself. Make sure that you are pushing yourself as best as you can to the front of the competition. And number 4, you don't know enough details about your product. And I ran into this a lot with younger women. I don't run into this too much when it comes to older women who do pop-up shops, but for the younger women, like teenagers and young adults areas, like late teens, early 20s and stuff, you guys really don't know a lot about your products and about your business or your services. Your potential customers, they're going to ask questions. Again, like I just said earlier, you have about 3 seconds to tell them why they should get your product. They want to know what makes your company different, what makes your product different. Why should they buy this? Why should they book you? And if you don't know enough details about who you are, just basic stuff, they're not going to purchase anything from you, nor are they going to be able or actually want to do anything when it comes to business with you. I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs, people ask them something as simple as what's your email, or what's your availability, or what's all the ingredients that go into your products, or how much is this or that, and they go, oh, hold on a minute, and they have to go on their phone and look something up because they don't know it off the top of their head. Asking questions about the industry that you're in, and because the customers know, okay, she's in the makeup industry, she should know about this. If I ask her a question about that, and you pausing and hesitating because you really don't know the answer to that question, you just brought some makeup offline, you're just reselling it, so you really you're just doing a YouTube tutorial you saw on how to make lipstick and now you're just selling it. You have to know details about your brand, because people are going to ask about your product. Okay, they're going to ask detailed questions about your service. They're going to ask detailed questions about your business, and you're going to need to know how to answer those questions if they come and when they come. Alright, Boss Chicks, that is the end of today's video. Make sure to smack that like button, comment down below, share this video with the Boss Chick that you love. If this video helped you, maybe it can help somebody else. And make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you can join our Boss Chick family, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of every time that I post. Check out the description box down below and check out my links for my website. Make sure that you check out the CEO Boss Chick Mentality podcast on Spotify, and make sure that you check out our merch and my blog. All of those links will be down below, including my social medias, okay? Remember, I love you guys, and it's CEO Boss Chick Mentality time, baby. Let's go.